James, you're from UK.
Uh-huh.
So I would love to know, how do you feel right now after, you know, this road, this
trip.
ride,
Right.
this ride.
Uh-huh.
What do you think about ViSíklkticxs?
I really like it. I didn't know that there were these groups in Puebla, and I miss riding by bicycle because I haven't had so many opportunities in other countries.
Like what? What other country?
The last time I rode a bike was in Merida.
Okay.
So that was in Mexico as well.
There are a big group over there.
Yeah, I gathered that. Yeah, on the Sundays they close a lot of roads specifically for bicycling. So I think they're doing well in Merida. But before that, I was in Central America and in places where there's not so many opportunities to cycle. So no, I really like it, and I really like the fact that here, like in a lot of Mexico, there's a lot of people who are trying to, do this thing or do that thing, do interesting things, and this is obviously a part of that. I've never gone to a thing where all these strangers come together and do something really interesting, learn a bit about Puebla, because I didn't know about the things that he said. So yeah, I think it's really good.
So you are from London?
Yeah.
So there are a lot of groups like that in London?
I think there are. There's a couple of groups called Critical Mass, who I think are fairly international, so there might be some in Mexico as well, and they're kind of very similar. Their motto is reclaim the streets, so trying to take back the streets from the cars basically. And in London it's had an effect, or there's London, like here, more and more there are cycle lanes, things like that. So it's
I mean there are like groups like ViSíklkticxs over there. They do activities or just take the road and make critical mass.
I don't know. I've gone on a couple of critical mass things and I don't think they do activities. I think it's much more about just cycling and making a noise in the streets, which is great. Sometimes they have a sound system, like a stereo on the back of a bike, which is really awesome. But I don't know whether they get together afterwards and do activities. I mean, London's full of different groups doing things, so maybe there are. It would be good if there are. Yeah.
So thank you to you for just ride with us.
No problem at all. It was great.
So you have something to say to the people who just want to, in UK, just want to know Mexico. It is possible just doing by bicycle?
Is it possible to just do Mexico by bike? I'm sure it's possible. I would love to do that. Although when I arrived in Mexico like 6 weeks ago, I was planning on doing all of Mexico by bus, by hitchhiking, whatever. And the reality is it's so big. It's so big. I'm sure it's possible, but you need a bit of time to do it. But the people here are really nice. And that's the most important thing. If you do something like that, is to know that when you arrive in a place, people are maybe going to help you if you need a shower, if you need whatever.
So, what's your name?
James.
And your age?
28.
Okay. Thank you, James.
Thank you.
Thank you to you, so ViSíklkticxs International.